Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to Raven's Escape Crafts. Raven, I'm your host Sue, and oh my goodness, it's morning and I'm kind of a hot mess, but I wanted to at least get this video started. I'll film the rest of it later. Um, but look at, I got a new hat. Ooh, ooh. I think these are super fun. They're like, this is the rainbow one. I finally finished all three of them. Um, So if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. We talk about yarn, books, crafting, crochet, whatever on this channel, and try to, I don't know, have a little bit of fun. Um, so, I, oh my goodness, I am. It's too early. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not awake yet, even though I had my coffee. But I hope you guys are doing good. It is Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. And last video I was supposed to talk about books. So before I'm gonna do that first. The book that I'm reading currently, or that I finished, and then I'm almost done with another book. So I'll probably come back later and tell you about the other book. But oh, I also wanted to share with you. I remember the pink hats I made, the pink ones like this. I just sold one to Switzerland. It's going out today, so I'm excited about that. It's going international. These hats are so much fun. I just absolutely love them. So I have the green ones, I have the pink ones, and I have now rainbow ones. And I have to figure out. Oh, and then I have the purple, the Mardi Gras color ones, the purple, yellow, and white ones, and black. Um, and if anybody wants to know how to make them, like, just let me know, and I could do like a tutorial on it if anybody wants to know. But just let me know if you're interested. So while I have a little bit of time, I wanted to talk about this book is the last one I read. It's called A Life with Ghosts. A true, terrifying, and insightful tales from my favorite haunts by Steve Gonsalves. I think. This is Steve from Ghost Hunters. If any of you are ghosty fans, Steve from Ghost Hunters wrote this book, and it was really interesting if you like ghost stories, or if you're a fan of the Ghost Hunters show. He writes about some of his favorite haunts that they went on. He talks about Theodore's Booze, Blues, and Barbecue Restaurant, Alcatraz, Crescent Hotel and Spa, the Penthurst State School and Hospital, Stanley Hotel, Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, Alexandria Zoo, USS North Carolina, the Sloss Furnaces, which I through the whole thing I could not help but think of Supernatural. If any of you are Supernatural fans, with Dean with the cat, oh my god. Waverly Hills Sanatorium, John Soden House, Witching Tree, which is a private residence, the Birdcage Theater in Tombstone, Myrtle's Plantation, the St. Augustine Lighthouse, the Buckstep Steep Manor. That was interesting. And then he writes like a little afterward. So yeah, it was. I'm a. I always like Ghost Hunters. I really liked the show. I liked the way they tried to disprove things. It wasn't just like, oh my god, it's haunted. I liked the way they scientifically tried to show stuff and prove things. You know what I mean? So that it wasn't so. Some of the shows is like, oh, what's that? Where like they would try to disprove everything. I like that part. I always liked, I like Dan Grant. I know Grant left after a while for personal reasons and stuff like that. But I just always liked the show. I always liked Steve. And so I picked up this book. It was relatively cheap. I got it from, it's called website. Russ from let me see if I can find the name of it. Maybe I'll link it down below. No, not search. Let me look. There we go. Search books. It's called HamiltonBook.com. HamiltonBook.com. It was relatively cheap. I think like $5 or $6. I got a bunch of books from there that relatively cheap. Rest from It's Raining Yarn was. Oh no. Yeah, Rest from It's Raining Yarn, I think, was the one talking about it. But I actually heard about it because Matt the Rockin' Crocheter and Fiber Jazz Rebecca were talking about it. They do lives every Thursday if anybody's interested. And they were talking about it because they ordered some coloring books through there that were very relatively cheap. Again, like, these are coloring books that are normally like $20-some, and they were only like $5, $6 on there. So yeah, check out HamiltonBooks.com. And so this was one of the ones I got from them. Life with Ghosts. It was interesting. It was a good read. Definitely written from his perspective and about how, like, if you watch the show, I mean, it's even better because, like, you remember some of the places they went and stuff like that. But this is his personal experiences at those places. And, like, these are his, like, top haunts that they ever did and stuff that happened to him there. So it gives you kind of an extra insight into some of these places. And I believe in ghosts. I've seen ghosts. I've dealt with ghosts many times. I can tell you stories if you ever want to hear, if that's something that people want to hear about too. So yeah, recommend. I did not get to put this. I was supposed to put this in my last video and I forgot. So wanted to get to that. Like I said, I'll record the rest later on today of this video. And I'm working on another one of these. Sorry, I don't know why it's not. Sorry. This weather has my sinuses all. Keeps on getting warm and then cool and cold and then warm and my sinuses do not know what to do with it. So yeah, so I'm working on another hooded scarf. So I have the hood part done. Let me get it to stay in focus. Just have to tie the ends in. And then it has that twisted edge to it. And then I'm working on the scarf. So the scarf gets it's a single crochet, 2 rows of twisted, a row of double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then 6 rows of double crochet, and then a row of single crochet to finish it off. So I'm on the second row of double crochet, and it's my own pattern. I just came up with it. So yep, so I have one finished. I'm working on a second one because these sell really good. So hopefully I'll get this finished today, and then I can start on something else. I don't know what else I want to make, but we'll see. So alright, I will finish this video later. Oh, I just finished row 2. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Sorry. This is 2 days later, but I'm back. Recording again. So I'm going to finish this video so I can get it out to you guys. So yesterday, I think I was telling you about the book I was reading, which was this one, Life with Ghosts, which is really good. I finished that one. And like I said, it talked about, if you're a Ghost Hunters fan, and if you're not, that's fine too, but he talked about a lot of different places that they went and like his experiences there and stuff like that. So I thought that was really fascinating. It was a good read. Definitely recommend. Like I said, I got this on Hamilton Books for really cheap. So let me know if you pick it up or what you guys think about it. I also finished, okay, I know, it's supposed to be a yarn channel, right? But it's going to be a yarn and book channel at this point. I also finished book 2 in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I got book 3 here to read. I'm not reading it next. I'm trying to put stuff in between them, read something in between them, because I have a ton of books I bought and I want to read them too. But um, again, Dungeon Crawler Carl does not disappoint. I sat here laughing like a fool. My family thought I was crazy. I was sitting here just absolutely burst out loud laughing, reading this book about Dungeon Crawler Carl and Princess, oh my goodness, what's that? Princess Donut. They're just hilarious. And, I mean, it's hard to explain. Like, the books are very, let's talk about, like, they're really interesting, like, because they're heartfelt in a way. The characters are just really done well, and the storylines are good. The characters are amazing, you know, and it's funny. It's action packed. It's like, I love the creatures that he develops. The world he develops is really, really good. You know, usually, I want to say, I've read like a ton of books, okay? I guess I should start with that. And, you know, sometimes when you read, especially like this kind, which I would consider like sci-fi, fantasy, you know, there's certain things that are good and certain things that are lacking. And these books are very well rounded. You know what I mean? Like, I've read, I won't mention the series, but my mother tried to get me into a series because she thought I would like it because it's like sci-fi fantasy, and the characters were good. The world was decent, but it was very disconnected. Like, as far as, I liked the characters, but I didn't connect with the characters. Where, like, these books, I am invested. Like, I need to know what happens to Carl and Princess and several other characters in the story. I'm invested. I'm invested. Like, I need to know what happens to Carl and Princess Donut. I need to know. Also, Mordecai, their guild master, I need to know what happens with him. I need to know what happens with a lot of the other crawlers. I'm invested. I need to know who Agatha is. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know what happens. So I have the next book. The next book is a lot longer than this one. So I'm reading a little snack book in the middle. I started, I'll show you. I started this one, which is called, this one's another one I got on Harrison Books. I told you about it in the previous part of this video. The Perils of Extremism, How I Left the Oath Keepers and Why We Should Be Concerned About a Future Civil War. So, this was a heavy read. I did not get too far in it yesterday because, to be quite honest, I watched the State of the Union on Tuesday night, and then yesterday was Wednesday, and I just couldn't handle a lot of it. So I didn't read as much as I should have yesterday, but that's okay, because today is a new day. Today is a new day. Yesterday was busy. The kids, well, I was working on some Etsy stuff in the morning and handling that. And then I was working on some YouTube stuff yesterday. And what else was I doing? Oh, and then I worked on that. I worked on my Etsy shop yesterday a little bit, updating a few things. And then I was working on, because I sold the hat, like, I think I said it in earlier, but I'm going to say it again. I sold the pink ones like this to Switzerland, so then I wanted to work on my shop a little bit. And so I did that, and then I worked on my YouTube channel and my kids' YouTube channel a little bit, and then I don't remember what else I did. I did other stuff. I don't know. It was a little bit of a crazy day yesterday because so the kids had a band thing at our local ice hockey arena. We have like a local ice hockey team that they played. And the kids played at the game, which was really cool. I wish we could have gone. It sucked. They didn't tell us until, not my kids, but they told us weeks ago that there was going to be people from the school district playing at the ice hockey game, and then they offered tickets. And so I looked at it then, and then, of course, the kids didn't tell me till very late that they were going to be playing, and neither did their teacher, to be honest. They decided at the last minute they were going to do it, and by then all the handicap seats were gone. So, and I think I told you this before now that I'm saying it, but I'm sorry. It's 7:30 on Thursday morning, so still waking up. But they played last night, so that was really cool. And then we did we did our friends at the Inflatable Falcon. We did Act 3 of The Empire Striketh Back, which is the Shakespeare version of Star Wars. So we did Act 3. I played Princess Leia last night, and it was absolutely fun and hilarious. If you want a good laugh, go over there and watch us make fools of ourselves on, I have to cut this thing, on the Inflatable Falcon. Because we did, and it was absolutely fun, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. We laugh, and it's crazy fun time, but if you ever need a good laugh, you can go over there. It's on Hinton Family Star Wars. I'm gonna see if I can link it. I don't think it's up yet, or put snippets of it on this channel, because it was fun and we had a good time, and it's just silly, and don't we need more silly in this time? So we had fun doing that. Of course, it was a little stressful because we knew the kids were going to be done partway through. So Todd was going to have to go get them. So we're like hoping, we're watching the game and like see how far the game is going while we're recording, while we're trying to read. Oh my God, I had a page missing out of my book. It was crazy. But it was fun. It was super fun. I always have a good time with those guys. And, it's just a silly time, and I need silly times. Even though, I'm not, I'm a little intimidated by those people. No, I shouldn't say not intimidated, but, the hard part for me is, I like Star Wars, okay? My husband got me into Star Wars a long time ago, and I liked Star Wars prior to that, but not like these people know Star Wars. They can tell you everything about Star Wars. They're like those people who know all the baseball stats, or, you know what I mean? Know everybody on all somebody's football stats. That's how these guys are with Star Wars. They know every single show, every single movie, every single thing, the names of everybody, the names of all the planets, what's coming out. It's crazy. So I feel a little out of my league with that, because I'm not nearly that into Star Wars. Like I said, I like Star Wars, but I don't know all that stuff. I do not. And I'll put my 2 cents in here and there, but they're wildly above my league with that. So, but they're still fun people. They still let me play my Princess Leia, goofy as she is, and just have fun with it. And I appreciate that too. I really do enjoy this group of people. They're very welcoming, very warm, and except that I am not the Star Wars aficionado that they are. So I appreciate that, because not every group is as warm and welcoming as they are. You know what I mean? A lot of, I shouldn't say a lot, but like it's hard. Like as and I'm sure you guys have experienced it too. Like sometimes coming into a group like that, you know, especially when you're not as versed on things as other people, sometimes you get the, you know what I mean? Like you have to have your in, and I really appreciate that they, you know, they live stream every Wednesday night on YouTube at 8:45, and I, you know, go on there and make comments and stuff, and they always get a kick out of it, and they like my, you know, like my comments, appreciate our viewership and all that jazz, and that makes a big difference. I like that. So, you know, like I said, not every group is so welcoming. So yeah, so I got that. I think I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll show you. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'll show you a little sneak peek of what I'm working on. I have so much I need to work on, but what's this? Look at the colors in that. That's pretty. This is those sweetie cakes from Karen. The new ones from Michaels. And this is in the color Fudge Sundae. I really like this color. I might have to get more of this and make witch hats out of it, because I think they would look amazing. But, just look at this. Look at the colors. It's turning out this, and this yarn is working up really nice. I like the feel of it. I like the it's a nice thickness. I'm using a 5mm hook with it, and this is in a half double crochet. So like I said, I really like the colors. I like the way it's working out. It's pretty. So I will show you more of that later. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. I hope you have a wonderful day today. I'm going to try to get this up sort of early so that you guys can watch it. And I hope you have a great day. I hopefully will make a new video soon. And like I said, it just all depends on what's going on. But like I always say, choose love every day. Bye, everybody. Thanks again.